Hello again, a very good afternoon to you. Some lovely sunshine around today. A few blustery showers here and there as we approach this evening. Most places will feel less windy tomorrow. It's still rather cool and at times showery over the next few days, but there will be warm spells of sunshine to come, particularly tomorrow afternoon for many of us. Not a bad day tomorrow, certainly, but by the end of the day, a little front will be moving up across the region, and that's how we'll certainly start the weekend, with rain on Saturday morning. That will clear through to showers for the remainder of the weekend. In the meantime, this evening, showers moving through, tending to peter out overnight tonight, and winds will ease down as well. Temperature-wise, not as chilly as previous nights this week, probably staying in double figures for most of us, with more clouds south of the Humber by tomorrow morning. On to tomorrow then, a little bit cloudy further south with spots of rain and drizzle, but for the vast majority of us in Yorkshire, a fine start to the day, sunny as well, but we could just see the odd isolated shower during the afternoon. UV levels climb, of course, at this time of year, so it's quite strong, that sun tomorrow. Not incredibly warm, however, recovering temperature-wise, 20 or 21 Celsius tomorrow. Looking ahead, the weekend looks very showery, and in general, it's feeling cool. Bye-bye. Hello again, good afternoon. Some nice sunshine around today. It's certainly blustery, but winds will be easing down for tomorrow and it should be a little drier. On the whole, though, the next few days will feel cool and the showery element to our weather will certainly continue into this weekend. A brief respite probably during tomorrow for most of us, drier, brighter, feeling pleasant in fact, but waiting in the wings tomorrow night, rain which will be moving up, and that's how we will start Saturday, although it will clear to showers. In the meantime, this evening, a few showers moving through on that rather gusty wind, but the wind and the showers die out overnight tonight and most places will become dry. South of the Humber, however, slightly more cloud developing by the end of the night. Not as chilly as previous nights this week, staying in double figures in the main. On to tomorrow then. For South Yorkshire, Lincolnshire and Derbyshire, some drizzle around initially and quite a good deal of cloud cover. Skies will brighten for all of us during the afternoon and there's a small risk of a shower, but for most places it should be dry and temperatures are just being allowed to recover a little bit, so perhaps getting to 20 or 21 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Winds falling a good deal lighter tomorrow. Looking ahead to the weekend, early rain will clear through on Saturday morning to showers. It's cool and unsettled for the foreseeable future. Thank you. A very good evening to you. Some welcome sunshine around today. There have been a few heavy blustery showers, but in general, winds will be dying down into tomorrow. More sunshine on offer, a drier day in prospect. However, the next few days weather-wise remain unsettled, cool and showery in the main, and certainly the weekend will bring further downpours. As we can see, pressure-wise at the moment, low pressure is very much in control. A brief respite for many of us tomorrow. However, low pressure will move up across the country tomorrow night, bringing a spell of rain initially on Saturday morning, and the weekend does look unsettled, I'm afraid. Back to this evening, a few showers feeding through on that wind, but both the showers and the wind die away as we approach certainly the early hours of tomorrow morning, and skies will clear. It's not going to be as chilly as previous nights this week, and south of the Humber slightly more cloud around before dawn, but 10 or 11 Celsius our overnight low, and most places will have a dry start to the day tomorrow. Those are the sun times. It is up at 4:44, setting at 9:38 tomorrow evening. For most of us, tomorrow will be a fine start, particularly across Yorkshire. Plenty of sunshine, a lighter breeze to contend with tomorrow, more clouds south of the Humber and perhaps some showery rain initially. For most places though, the afternoon should be largely dry. Small isolated shower risk perhaps, but lots of sunshine, and of course at this time of year those UV levels are high. Temperatures are being allowed to recover somewhat tomorrow, so we're up to around 20, maybe 21 degrees, hopefully not feeling too bad at all. And then looking towards tomorrow night, rain will move in across most places and it's going to be a process that clears through on Saturday morning, after which the weekend looks showery. Both days will be cool with a few heavy downpours at times. Here's the pollen. Thank you. A very good evening to you. A few blustery showers around today. The good news is winds will be easing down tonight. Tomorrow looks less windy with more sunshine on offer and hopefully a drier day as well. But in the main, the next few days remain cool, unsettled and showery for our part of the world, with warm spells of sunshine at times. Low pressure very much in charge of things at the moment. During tomorrow night, a band of rain will move up across the country and that will serve to give us a bit of a wet start to the weekend early doors. But for Saturday and Sunday, unsettled and showery conditions with some sunshine at times. In the meantime, this evening, still a few showers feeding through across South Yorkshire, Lincolnshire and Derbyshire. And as the night wears on, a little bit more cloud building in general, but winds will certainly ease down a little bit as we head towards dawn. It's not going to be as chilly as previous nights this week either, 10 or 11 Celsius for most places. Hopefully a dry start to the day tomorrow. The sun will be rising at 4:43 and setting at 9:30. There's scope for a little bit of drizzly rain out of thicker cloud for these southern counties through the first part of the day, but it will improve. Sunshine getting out across much of the regions through the afternoon and mainly dry conditions. And with a much lighter breeze, it's going to feel more pleasant than it has done in recent days. Perhaps those temperatures climbing to around 20 or 21 Celsius tomorrow afternoon. Winds are very light tomorrow and it should be a fine end to the day. However, later on tomorrow evening, we'll see a low pressure system moving up from the south of the country, and that is going to bring a spell of rain for a time into the early hours of Saturday morning. That will clear through. The weekend itself looks showery with a few heavy downpours and it will remain rather cool. Here's the pollen forecast.